Okay. Gonna make sure I'm broadcasting. I've had some issues. My voice showing up here. Sweet, it's actually working. Okay. This one's called One Ship, Two Ships, Three Ships. Daily commission quest from the Adventure Guild. Talk to Ling Ling. Ling Ling forgot to count the number of ships docked at the port yesterday, and it's been troubling her. Uh-huh. Well then, let's go figure that out. It's not the map. Really wish they'd fix the ring menu. Part of it is my controller, I'll admit. These weighted thumbsticks. Okay, let's go this way. Control freak thumbsticks. They're just too heavy on top, so they spring around. Anyway. So we're going to Liyue. I have not done this quest before. I've had a lot of repeats in the last couple of days, and so I haven't streamed them because they were just repeats. But I've not done this one yet, so let's see how this goes. Curious to see what this one's about. And as usual, if it involves some kind of storyline, I broadcast it. If it's just a mission where you kill enemies. I mean, unless it was a really, really good mission for killing enemies, I typically don't broadcast those ones. I've really got to figure out where NPCs are in this city, because it's huge. City is absolutely huge. Alright, here we go. Shoot, I can't remember. 2? No, 4 plus 7? Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, this is such a waste of my time. What are you counting? I'm totaling up the number of boats that came into and went out of the docks yesterday. If I get the wrong figures again, I'll never hear the end of it. Oh? I was so busy writing poetry yesterday that I totally forgot about it. Oh, that's what it is. And now I'm rushing to get this done at the last minute. I hate doing this. How do you expect me to keep track when there's an endless stream of ships going in and out of the docks all day long? For each one I note down, there's another that I miss. Oh wow, she just had like a confusion symbol on her head. That's hilarious. I've never noticed that before. And because I have to count... And because I have to count all these boats, then check and double check the numbers, I now have no time to work on my poetry. It is really ruining my day. I know, maybe you can help me count up yesterday's boats. I need to know how many came in and how many went out. As long as it's 10 or under. I've gotten to the point where I don't just automatically accept these quests. I like to hear the alternative dialogue because it's hilarious. Oh please, you have toes, don't you? Anything up and including 20, and you have no grounds to complain. I know I can count on you. I was supposed to have a colleague helping, but... Oh, I have an idea. There's these 3 kids who I always see playing down by the docks. I bet you they'll remember how many boats came in and went yesterday. That said, they're only kids, so to be on the safe side, you should ask all 3 of them and check their stories match. Well then, I will leave you to interrogate the minors and report back to me when you're done. Over and out. And the worst part is... They just automatically assume I'm going to do it. They don't even, like, go... Anyway, it's just funny. I think it's hilarious. Alright, let's go over this way.
5 times speed equals...
Now this is funny because usually these kids don't say anything. But because of this quest, now all of a sudden they're involved. It's kind of cool. Let's start with the girl first. Let's go with Lulu. What are we going to play today? Hello? What you doing? Cast your mind back to yesterday. Yesterday? I only remember one big boat came in yesterday morning. Faye said it was definitely a Millilith boat, and Ming thought it might be a cargo boat. But I think it looked so amazing. It must have been a Liyue Qixing boat. Will, you remember. You know what? Let me write that down. You're telling me that they just caught one boat, and yet she's, like, complaining that she can't keep track? Oh, man, she's something, right? Alright, here we go. Isn't my handwriting really good? Here you go, and make sure you don't lose it. Alright, now let's go to, Little Faye. What are we playing today? Oh, hi, what's up? Sir, I just have a few questions. Two boats came in yesterday at lunchtime. They were both going really fast. I bet it was an emergency delivery. That's all I remember. Oh, go on then. I'll put that in writing for you. But don't blame me if something goes wrong. My memory is not so good. So 2 at noon. And she said 1 at a different time. So I'm wondering if they missed at different times. Alright, maybe I'm going to have to collectively get their total memory of it all. Alright, Ming, what's your verdict here? When I grow up, I want to travel the whole world. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I need to know what you saw yesterday. Yesterday? I'm sorry. I just remember one boat went out yesterday evening. Okay, so there's 2 at noon, 1 in the evening, and I think 1 in the morning. Yesterday morning, I went to pick some lotus heads for Lulu and Faye, but I lost track of time, and it was already evening when I got back. I don't think it was a waste, though, because Lulu and Faye got to eat lotus heads, didn't they? It must be good. I guess you can just eat those things? Never even thought about that. Here, take this note. Consider it my written testimony. Don't lose it now. Just like my daddy always says, a word in the head is worth 2 in the brush? Wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, I don't think I can trust him. Still.
Ugh, I'm always your deckhand.
So, let's look at those notes really quick. This is curious, this one. Must be nice to be on a PC. You can just scroll right to where you want to be. Anyway, a neatly written note by Little Ming. Now we want Lulu. Ship came in the morning. So yeah, I mean, they were all getting ships at different times. So it totals 4 ships based on the different times. Anyway. I think we're going to go with 4 ships. Let's see what happens. Did you interrogate the miners? I love how she says that. Sure did. Great. So what are the figures? 4 boats entered. Yeah, we're going to go with that. 4 boats entered the docks. That doesn't sound right. Never mind, it's close enough, I guess. Here's your compensation. At least now I can get back to working on my magnum opus. You know, come to think of it, I think I did the math wrong there. I was keeping track of the boats they saw at the time of day. Maybe it was some went in and some left that I should have been keeping track of. Whatever. As long as I get my rewards, that's all that matters. I wonder if you get a different answer, or different response if you give a different answer. So if you do this one, I guess, pick the 2 boats and see what happens. I'll have to go back and review this video and see. I think I did it wrong. I think I should have done 2 boats. Because I think they were keeping track of the boats coming and going, but it could have been the same boats they saw, basically. Yeah, that's probably what happened. It's probably 2 boats. Anyway, let's go to the Adventure Guild and get my sweet, sweet reward.
Ad Astra Abbott.
Yeah, I've heard that one like literally 100 times. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here's your reward.
Error.
Ooh, there's those sweet, sweet primogems, and that experience is nice too. It's about the only thing moving me along on my adventure rank right now. Okay, that's it for this one. Hope it's been enjoyable. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it because I want to see what I did wrong on those boats. They tricked me. Catch you on the next one.